Gras, believe it or not, is right around the corner. The big celebration in New Orleans, of course, leading up to Lent.
And to help us celebrate food-wise, Angie Horkan from the Wisconsin Beef Council. Welcome back.
Hi, Angie.
Thank you.
What are we making today?
Well, I got two really beefy Cajun recipes. You know, when I think of Cajun recipes, I actually think of shrimp. And you can add like seafood to all of these recipes. It'd be really good.
But you're from the Beef Council.
But I'm from the Beef Council, so I'm starting with beef.
Okay.
So we've taken the popular muffaletta sandwich that they serve a lot down in New Orleans and turned it into a dip. And I started with corned beef.
Oh.
So leading up to March, getting ready for corned beef.
Right.
So a pound of deli corned beef and then some chopped up provolone cheese, a chunk of cream cheese, some giardiniera, so some pickled vegetables, green olives, roasted red peppers. Mix all that together and then make it, this is kind of the fancy way, but I hollowed out a nice loaf of sourdough and baked it in the oven about 35 minutes.
It's really good.
And all those flavors just meld together.
It's not very, it doesn't have any like spice.
No, it's like very olivey.
Yeah.
Do you have to cook the corned beef beforehand?
Nope. Just get a pound of, no, not even a pound, half a pound, 8 ounces, yeah, half a pound of deli corned beef, the slice, and then chop it up.
Oh, perfect. That's
Yeah.
That's
So it's already cooked.
Yeah, it's already cooked. So soften your cream cheese, but mix all that together, and then it bakes. So you can bake it in like a little 8x8 pan or even a pie pan for about 20 minutes, or in the bread they said about 35, 40 minutes.
This is really good. I mean, okay.
Oh, go ahead.
Go ahead. And then we'll talk gumbo. So
that's
we've
a
got
classic.
A Cajun beef gumbo.
Now, gumbo is a little complicated, isn't it?
It kind of is, yeah. It's not
but it's worth it at the end.
It's not as easy as the jambalaya recipe. Okay, so the beef in here is shank, so a cut that needs to be tenderized. But you could substitute in round, like a round steak or chuck roast, all of that needs to be tenderized. And the recipe calls to pressure cook that. So about 2 pounds of beef. Put it in your Instapot. And tenderize it, so 40 minutes on the stew feature.
Okay.
I think though if you browned up like a chunked up chuck roast or stew meat in here and cooked it in like for a half hour like we do the jambalaya recipe, I think it would be fine. So you could always...
If you don't have an Instapot.
If you don't have an Instapot. Okay, so but if you're doing your beef in the Instapot, then in your stock pot you need to make a roux. So our recipe calls for half a cup of canola oil and half a cup of flour. So get your pan nice and hot with the oil, put your flour in, stir it, keep stirring. It'll take a little while, 5-10 minutes, get it a nice milk chocolate color. Butter, I think, is faster to make a roux.
Okay, but the color is the key.
The color is the key. My gumbo's not the best color. I think it's supposed to be darker.
It smells wonderful.
And you got some Creole seasoning in there.
Yeah, I got Creole seasoning and some beef smoked sausage too. And then the holy trinity of Cajun cooking: onion, celery, and green pepper. And garlic, and then the recipe calls for 2 tablespoons of hot sauce, 2 tablespoons of Creole. That makes it really spicy.
Yeah.
So
depends on how you want it.
Add a little bit less to try it, unless you really like spicy Cajun food, and then go for it.
And do you serve it just like that, or do you serve it over rice?
You can serve it over rice. You can serve it just like that, however you like.
I'm ready for Mardi Gras.
Smells great.
So, beeftips.com. Click on As Seen on TV for these recipes, and then we've got a link to all of our Cajun recipes. We have a whole recipe collection if you want to try those.
Yeah, we had
out.
2 more at noon this morning.
Yes.
Oh, that's great.
I'm all
You've been
set.
cooking a lot today, Angie. Thank you.
Thank you.
It's good.
We'll see you next time. There's more to come at 4. There's a new idea to fight global warming.